And a very good evening to you. Welcome from Raimondi Park in West Oakland. It's game 91 of the year. The Ballers, a Pioneer League best 69-21, and not just best in this season, but best all time. The most wins in any Pioneer League season is 69. They go for a new league best tonight with a 70th victory. If they can beat the visiting Great Falls Voyagers, who make their first and only trip to Oakland this year, as they did last year. The Voyagers are one of two teams that Oakland has not yet had a winning record against. It's them and the Paddleheads. And for Oakland starting 9, here is Mark Kahn.
It's now time to announce the starting lineup for your Oakland Ballers. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 3, Tremaine Cobb. Batting second and playing right field, number 9, Isai Santos. Batting third, the center fielder, number 11, Davis Trueck. Hitting cleanup, the first baseman, number 29, Christian Almanza. Hitting fifth, the designated hitter, number 15, Cam Buford. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 13, Jake Allgaier. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 4, Danny Harris. Hitting eighth in left field, number 28, Lou Helmick. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 2, Tyler Lozano. And on the mound, number 56, Gabe Tanner.
Thank you, Mark. The starting 9 for Oakland, plus their pitcher, Gabe Tanner, who this year is 8-0. He'll go for his 9th win today against the Great Falls Voyagers. But before we begin tonight's events, a very special anthem tonight. It's our biggest group of the year. It's the San Leandro High School Pirates Marching Band with today's performance of the Star Spangled Banner. Nicely done, boys and girls, and we are underway, or just about to be underway, into this first of 6 against the visitors from Great Falls, Montana. Their lineup under second-year manager Sean Ripe is as follows. They are 18-24 in the second half on the year, 32-58. That is actually the second worst record in the Pioneer League this year. We'll get to know some of these names, starting with the second baseman, A.J. Fritz, leading it off, followed by Tommy Specht, the right fielder. Trey Cruz, the shortstop, or excuse me, rather, Anthony Swenda, the third baseman, hits third. Trey Cruz, the shortstop, hits fourth. Kyle Schmack, I'll give you a Schmack, the left fielder, bats fifth. Frank Podkol will be the DH. We do recognize that name from last year's team. Emilio Corona in center field. He'll bat seventh. Jeff Nickel, the catcher, will bat eighth. And Cooper Vest, the first baseman, he will bat ninth. On the mound for Oakland is Gabe Tanner. 3.50 his ERA this year. 15 appearances, 9 starts. He is 8-0. And last time out, he threw a complete game against the YOLO High Wheelers. Fewer than 100 pitches to go 9 innings. And after that performance, you got to believe he is the front runner right now to round out that starting 3 in the playoffs behind Milliken and Short. The defense for Oakland, it's Helmick in left, Druick in center, Santos in right. Allgaier at third, Cobb at short, Harris at second, and Almanza at first base. Tyler Lozano behind the dish. I'm Tyler Peterson. You were enjoying Nevada Cullen on the road up in Yuba, and if you did catch that Sunday broadcast, you know that Nevada did have some, say, issues with a cold, so he is taking a much-deserved day off today and will not be broadcasting. However, we are still putting him to work here in the press box, albeit sitting as far away from me as he possibly can so that we don't lose both of us. It's sort of like the Secretary of State being a designated survivor for the president. So here's A.J. Fritz. 331 for Fritz this year, 12 home runs, 64 RBI. Tanner, his first pitch on its way. It's a fastball inside for a ball at 6:37 p.m. Fritz, a right-handed hitter against the righty Tanner. The 1-0 is a fastball in on the inside corner for a called strike one. The 1-1 from Tanner, a ground ball toward short. Cobb on the backhand, he loses it, and I have to believe that it's going to be an E6. And that was a ball more or less hit right at him. Took 2 steps to his right and then just misplayed the ball. There might have been a little bit of a bad hop, but it's going to go on the board as an error. There is no first base coach for Great Falls right now, so the equipment for Fritz, we're going to wait for someone to go get it. Now we have a member of the staff going out. That's the backup catcher, Yadi Hernandez. Leadoff man on with an E6. Here's Tommy Specht, a left-handed hitting outfielder. The first pitch is just off the plate. It's ball 1. Specht was a member of the Texas Rangers organization. He is a 2004 baby. One of the younger players in the league. Next pitch, high and away. From Dubuque, Iowa. Already has a year of pro service under his belt. No score, leadoff man on here in the first. Lozano sets up low. The pitch from Tanner is off the plate. It is 3-0. .30 pitch. Good enough for strike one. Called by our home plate umpire. No score. Fritz, 21 steals. Second most on the team. He's only been thrown out 3 times. The 3-1 is high and away. It's ball 4. So an error and a walk put 2 men on for the Voyagers in their first 2 plate appearances. There's only 2 teams in the franchise history of Oakland that they have not had a winning record against. One is Missoula, who beat them 2 games out of 3 this year. The other is Great Falls, who split a series with them last year, 3-3 at the end of the first half. Here's Anthony Swenda, the first pitch. Does he go on the check swing? No, says our first base umpire. It's 1-0, fastball above the dish. Swenda, a 6-foot tall, 210 right-handed hitting infielder from Bridgeport, Pennsylvania. 1-0 pitch is a slider in the dirt, 2-0. First two men are on for the Great Falls Voyagers. One trip a year to Oakland, that's all they get. Oakland has not yet made the trip up to Great Falls. 2-0 fastball, a strike at the knees. It's 2-1. Both runners lead. Defense playing behind them. Tanner from the stretch, and his pitch is hit out to left field. Helmick is back a few steps, and he catches the line drive for the first out of the first inning. This is our final homestand of the year. 6 games against Great Falls before we know for sure 2 games worth of playoffs. Here's Trey Cruz. A game for sure on the 11th of September, a game for sure on the 12th of September, and then a third game on the 13th if it's necessary. Cruz, shortstop, takes first pitch low. Fastball at 90. It's 1-0. Cruz at .352. This will be his 200th at-bat of the year. 50 games for him, 6 home runs, 31 driven in. The 1-0 pitch is also in the dirt. It's blocked by Lozano. Didn't need to turn the glove over. Bounced right into it. Cruz listed as a utility player. 6'3", 200 from New York, New York. Attended Texas A&M Corpus Christi. 2 men on, 1 man out in the first. No score. Tanner a look at second. Now the kick in the pitch, and Cruz fouls it back. Fritz at second on the error by the shortstop, Tremaine Cobb. Specht a walk after that. It'll be a big week of games around the league, and we're going to pay very close attention. The next pitch is hit in the air to center field. Helmick is over into the gap. He stops, he's there, and catches a lazy fly ball for out number 2. Well, there will be no earned runs this inning for Gabe Tanner if any do indeed score because of the error that led off the inning. The next man up is Kyle Schmack, S-C-H-M-A-C-K, from Wanata, Indiana. There's a 85% chance I said that right. Here's the first pitch from Tanner. It's a fastball high. 6'1", 225, last played in the American Association for the Chicago Dogs. And their logo is the hot dog, not an actual animal. The 1-0 on its way is swung on, popped up behind home plate, and out of play. 1-1 the count. Hello to all our listeners on our YouTube. Hello to those tuning in from Montana and parts unknown. The 1-1 on its way. Tanner to the plate. It swung on and missed. Fastball above the zone at 91. And now a 2-strike count for Schmack. 2 men on, 2 men out. The big right-hander will take his time. And the even bigger right-hander on the mound is now coming ready. Set at the belt is Tanner. A single look to second. Now the pitch is a fastball high and away. Does he go? Oh, it's, strike 3 called. It's being challenged. It was a pitch that was high and away. And it's overturned to a ball. Well, you may know from my surprise that I thought that pitch was off the plate anyway. And indeed it was. That was out of the strike zone. The 2-2 is a ground ball past Allgaier at third, and they're going to hold up the man at third. Boy, Fritz did not get the greatest read. Helmick throws it into the cutoff man. He's held at third on the single by Schmack. I mean, that's a ball that a speedy runner has got to get a better jump on. And I think conventionally you'd have to believe this is a 1-0 ball game. They're loaded for Frank Podkold, the DH, the second-year Voyager. The first pitch is swung on. It's blooped toward right center. Harris going back. He makes the catch over his head. And the inning is over. A nice play by Danny. He may have had it all the way, but it took an athletic play for the third out of the inning to get recorded. So it's no runs on 1 hit, an error, and 3 men left on base. The Voyagers do not score. And we head to the bottom of the first. No score on 860 AM, The Answer. Welcome back to Oakland Ballers Baseball on 860 AM The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson. Nevada, a little under the weather today, so we are without him on the broadcast. He's still here at the ballpark trying to not make me sick, though. You heard the lineup from Mark Kahn earlier. We're going to see Tremaine Cobb, Isai Santos, and Davis Druick against the right-hander for Great Falls, Brendan Moody. 2-4 this year. 10 games, 8 starts, a 9.80 ERA. Struck out 20, walked 18 in 41 1/3 innings. Batters are hitting .400 against him, though. It has been a tough year for Great Falls. They are 32-58 on the year. And just for reference, the Ballers have 32 wins in the second half alone. So 2 teams at the opposite ends of the standings. But again, a team that the Ballers do not have a winning record against, at least not yet. Moody's first pitch to the shortstop, Cobb, is on its way, and it's outside for ball 1. No score in our ball game. Next pitch, a strike at the top of the zone. Cobb at 304. Moody's 1-1 on the way. Cobb swings and misses. That's a nice breaking ball from Moody. And it's 1-2. He's had a little bit of the home run bug recently, Cobb. He's got 8 now on the year and driven in 46. The 1-2, Cobb swings and hits it down the right field line. Foul. And he sped up Cobb there at 89 at the bottom of the zone. Moody from the windup, and the pitch is hit out toward right center field pretty deep. Back is Corona. He is at the track, and he makes the catch. Gave it a pretty good ride, but just a little bit short, 353 feet for out number 1. Here's Santos. What a stretch it's been for Santos. What an August as well. He's over 300 now, 304. First pitch is a breaking ball down low. Knocked in the winning run on Sunday. They beat Ty Buckner. The 1-0 pitch, fastball high and away. He now leads this team with 49, or excuse me, second on the team with 49 walks. to just 51 Ks. The 2-0 to Isai. He looks at a pitch for a strike on the outside corner. It's 2-1. No score, bottom of the first. One away for Oakland. From the windup, Moody's pitch is swung on its popped up third base side, and this will reach the seats out of play. It's 2-2. I will say one of the things about splitting up time between myself and Nevada is that you certainly do feel refreshed when you get 6 days off of a broadcast. Not 6 days off of work, that's not possible, but 6 days off of broadcast. The 2-2 to Isai is high and inside, and it's a full count. As for Nevada, he is getting the treatment I got last year. It's every day, nonstop. It's the life of a minor league broadcaster. The 3-2 fouled away. He has learned about the bus rides. He's learned about the flights, which is a little bit of a luxury. Not that it's any less frustrating or irritating to try to round up all the logistics for, but it beats the heck out of a 12-hour bus ride to the Mountain States, 12 or more. Another payoff to Santos. Here it comes, and he takes inside. The bat, does it go through the zone? No, says the umpire at third. It's another walk for Isai. That's walk 50. I will say, Druick, who now comes to the plate, leads his team with 52 walks. They won't touch Noah Martinez, who walked 72 times last year. That is a Baller's record that is going to be hard to top. A lot of records have been broken this year. Druick on the year is at 298, 18 homers, 66 driven in. The first pitch to him, he takes way inside for ball one. No score in the bottom of the first. Santos at first. And a 1-0 count to Druick. Voyagers in double play depth, trying to get a double play to end the inning. Moody from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch is swung on, hit down the left field line. It's deep, and Druick has homered high off of the netting down the left field line, and it's 2-0 Oakland. 343 feet down into the corner. Stay hot, young man. We will need that for the playoffs. That'll bring up Almanza. Now, Almanza already is over 100 RBI. He has 101. He has 29 home runs on the year, as the first pitch is outside. Two 2-0 Oakland on the Druick two-run shot. The next pitch to Almanza, a strike on the high outside corner. It's 1-1. Moody from the windup. And the pitch is a ground ball towards second. Charging in is Fritz. He gobbles it up. He throws to first in time to beat Almanza by a few steps. And there's two away here in the first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 15.
That'll bring up Buford, the designated hitter. Cam at 339, which is just 4 points off of the team lead overall. And then for qualified batting averages, he's just 2 points off of Dylan Tatum at 341. Bases are empty, and the first pitch to Buford is swung on and hit down the right field line. It's a pop-up behind first base. Stopping is the first baseman, Vest. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. It's 2 runs on a hit, no errors, no one left on base. It's Davis Druick's 2-run shot to give Oakland a 2-0 lead as we head to the second on 860 AM The Answer. All right, welcome back to the second inning. It's time to throw some BART cars out of the window here. Myself and Nevada as well on the other side. Who wants a BART car? Let's see. We're going to throw a couple into the stands here. This has become a new thing. And let's see. Who else wants one? I'm going to try to throw one as far as I can. All right. Any more, Nevada? Are you good? All right. We're playing on in the second inning. It's 2-0. Corona to lead off. And the first pitch from Tanner is swung on and missed. So working with the lead, Gabe Tanner. Often gets an early lead in most of his starts. The next pitch fouled back. It's a quick 0-2. And as someone who's 8-0, it obviously sets him up well to try to even get a 9th win, or potentially he will also start on Sunday, maybe a 10th. I mean, that's really looking forward. Tanner to the dish, and it's swung on and fouled back. It's still 0-2 to Corona. A very speedy base runner, among top 5 in stolen bases for the league this year. Corona at 336, 10 home runs, 50 RBI, 31 steals. The 0-2 is fouled away again, 3 straight foul balls. We're going to update you a couple times on some league scores. We are very interested in what's happening in the rest of the league. The next pitch is popped up behind home. Back is Lozano. Onto the track. Does he see it? No. And, in fact, it's into the first row of seats. So as things stand today, the odds-on favorites for the situation is a 2 wild card scenario. Because right now Missoula hasn't officially locked up a spot in the second half, but are 4 games up on the next 2 closest teams, Idaho Falls and Billings. So technically one of those 2 teams could still get in as a second half sort of either champ or playoff spot, whatever you want to call it. The next pitch is down low. It's 1-2. But the more likely scenario is that both Oakland and Missoula will wrap up those 2 spots, triggering 2 wild cards. Down the line by Corona. This is deep, and that is gone. Boy, he dropped the bat head on that thing and sent it over the wall. It's 2-1. $11 big flies on the year now. Here's Jeff Nickel, Nicol. Nickel is the catcher. And Mike Carr steps out. No pitch. He didn't look at Nickel or make sure that there was no eye contact there, says our home plate umpire. There's a strike. It's Mike Carr behind home. It's Ricardo Rodriguez at first and Robert McGee at third. Next pitch is low as well. Haven't seen a ton of Mike Carr here at home this year. Next pitch swung on and missed. Nickel will take his time out. A 2-1 ball game here in the second. Nobody outs. And now this is the second time now that Tanner has not made eye contact with the batter, and Mike Carr stops it right away. And now Mike Carr is going to bring together the umpires. So the question here, I think a second warning, I think that's an issue of a ball. So that's going to go as a violation. It's going to go as a ball. So it's actually going to be 2-2. So Mike Carr has ruled that Gabe Tanner has not properly allowed the batter to stand into the box And because of that, Tanner is coming set too early. The 2-2 pitch is swung on, hit down the line, foul. It's the first time we have seen a violation of that nature this year. And it technically does go as not a pitch clock violation, but against the pace of play rules. So within the same vein. It's a 2-2 count to Jeff Nickel. Tanner getting a little agitated on the mound now because Mike Carr is directing traffic from behind home plate. He now says play on. The 2-2 pitch is swung on. It's popped into the air behind second. Harris is out. Santos in. Harris waves off everyone and makes the catch. One away in the second. I'll bring up Cooper Vest. I think an early submission for the all-name team, articles of clothing, Cooper Vest would make that team. Nevada's mid about it. Caesar has given me a sideways thumb. He's a left-handed hitting first baseman. The first pitch to Vest is a called strike on the outside corner. One away, a run in here in the top of the second. A solo shot by Emilio Corona. The next pitch hits the batter in the leg. 89. Looks like in the calf of Vest, who is the 9th-place hitter. Not many first basemen bat 9th in this league, I'll tell you that. I haven't seen a ton, but of course, the place in which you hit in this league matters very little. That'll bring the top of the order in A.J. Fritz, who reached on an error in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Tanner fires to the plate, and it's a high, deep drive down the left field line, but that is hooking foul. That had home run distance and nearly gave the Voyagers the lead. So no 1 counts. Tanner with the leg lift. Next pitch is low. It's 1-1. The 1-1 on its way is a ground ball foul. I see we have some Voyagers fans actually in our YouTube chat. We'd very much like to welcome them to our YouTube chat. I'm Tyler Peterson. It's good to be with you. Nevada Cullen will rejoin our broadcast at a later date to be determined. A 1-2 to Fritz. Pitch on its way outside. 2-2. Vest over at first is not a threat to run. Just 1 stolen base, 1 attempt in 33 games. The next pitch is swung on, popped up behind home plate. This may get on top of the press box. It will go over the press box. I would have been ready. I stuck my hand out the window. So Fritz giving a little bit of a battle here. Tanner comes set. Lozano sets up low. The pitch on its way, and it is just inside, and Tanner is going to challenge. What do we say about pitchers challenging Nevada? Don't do it. Let's see. It's confirmed a ball. It is indeed a 3-2 count. To answer Josh's question in our chat, I do believe that Milliken will go Thursday and Shorty will go Friday. The next pitch is hit into center field. Moving back is Druick. He's camped under this one. And there is the catch for the second out of the second inning. Here's Tommy Specht. Specht walked in his first plate appearance. A runner at first, that's Vest, who was hit by a pitch. It's a 2-1 Oakland lead here in the top of the second. The first pitch from Tanner to Specht is a ground ball off of the glove of Almanza. It goes over to Harris. He stops it on the infield. The shovel to Cobb. The back tag. The second base runner went too far. He is out on the 3, 4, 6 play at second. I think that's got to be a hit and a play at second. Both runners achieved their base. It's going to be a hit for Tommy Specht, and the out goes 3 to 4 to 6. Harris made a great play on the ball, and then the runner, Vest, just went too far. We will move on to the bottom of the second, 2-1. The Voyagers trail the Oakland Ballers on 860 AM The Answer. It's the bottom of the second. Ballers lead 2-1. Heads up play on the infield from Harris, who saw that the base runner got a little too far off the bag at second. And a little back pick play got him as he was diving back to the bag. I'm Tyler Peterson. Glad to be with you. Glad to have you here with us on Flow on 860 AM The Answer, whether you're listening on one of our digital streams of this game or on YouTube. And if you are on YouTube, please let us know you're here, especially if you are a guest tonight. First pitch on its way to Jake Allgaier is a called strike. Hello, Manuel, who is a Great Falls Voyagers fan. It's very great to have you with us in our YouTube chat tonight. We love everyone in our YouTube chat. Next pitch to Allgaier, way inside 1-1. Jake Allgaier right now has the best batting average on the team at .343. That comes in 134 at bats. It's not a qualified batting average, but it shows what a heck of a run he has had. The next pitch drops in on the high outside corner. It's 1-2, and aghast is Allgaier as he steps out of the box momentarily. It's a good thing he did not challenge that, though. Let's say that. It's a 1-2 from Moody. Into his windup, the pitch on its way, and Allgaier grounds it foul. I was starting to talk about what is on the table as far as potential opponents. It seems to be, unless there is some type of major crash out, that the Idaho Falls Chuckers will wrap up a third seed for the playoffs. Next pitch is outside, 2-2. If that's the case, then they will play the Missoula Paddleheads in a 3-game series at Missoula. So the real question is who will Oakland's opponent be? Moody on a 2-2. Here it comes to Allgaier. He swings a ground ball to second on 3 hops to Fritz. His throw to first is in time, and there's 1 away here in the second. So in the wild card race, and again, this is assuming that Missoula wraps up a second half spot, which I believe a magic number of 4, so 2 wins, 2 losses by either Idaho Falls or Billings. Ogden right now holds that second wild card spot, but just by a game and a half over Yuba. Boise plays Ogden and is 2.5 behind them. First pitch to Harris, line drive, left field, base hit. Danny does not wait around. He is on base. with 1 out in the second. There's one more team who has the slightest of an outside chance of getting in, and that's the Rocky Mountain Vibes, who are only 3.5 back of Ogden, but they will need a lot of help with 6 games remaining. So I say all that already knowing that games are in progress. Teams are fighting for their lives. Here's Lou Helmick. First pitch to Lou is a swing and a miss on a pitch that was way inside. It's 0-1. It is a little bit of bliss to not have to worry about a second half playoff spot. Of course, Oakland was trying to knock one down, or lock one up, I should say, in the final week of last season as well. Lou, a little line drive, softly hit over the leap of the second baseman. It's into center field, and it's back-to-back singles for the Ballers. Both, I will say, of the soft line drive variety, but it's 2 on with 1 out, and here is Tyler Lozano. Lozano still batting over 300 at .301 on the year. 9 doubles, 2 triples, 5 home runs, and 35 driven in. They're playing Lozano to pull. And the first pitch to Tilo, he takes down low for ball 1. 2 challenges used by the teams today. 1 for Great Falls, they got it correct. 1 for Oakland, they got that incorrect. 1-0. Moody, a look at second. Now he throws, and Lozano takes, looks like a cutter on the outside. Or a called strike 1. 1-1. Ballers lead 2-1 in the bottom of the second. Moody, no look, now throws, and it's swung on and fouled away. That was a slider toward the outside part of the dish, and Lozano just reached out an arm and poked at it. Crowd filling in on this Tuesday night, this $2 Tuesday. Our final homestand of the year before the playoffs. A 1-2 to Lozano. The pitch is a high chopper toward short, charging in his Cruz. His only play will be to first, and he gets the out there. So it's as good as a sacrifice, but it'll go against Tilo as an at-bat. And it's second and the third for Tremaine Cobb. I see the figure of Orbit, their mascot, used as the pictures for the players this week. That's Brennan Coulthurst's finest right there. First pitch to Cobb, a slider that catches the top of the zone. It's 0-1. 2 away, runners at second and third. Ballers lead by a run here in the bottom of the second, 2-1. Moody will now go from the windup, brings the glove up, kicks, and fires, and Cobb sends the ball to right field. Not even moving is Specht, who reaches up the glove and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We head to the third. It's 2-1, Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. Welcome back to the ball game. Tyler Peterson here with you. It's the top of the third from Raimondi Park. It's the Ballers and the Voyagers. It's a little bit of a colder week. We saw some pretty high temps last week going into our Labor Day weekend. A 66-degree first pitch. That is a much more typical Oakland night. Heart of the order for Great Falls, Swenda, Cruz, and Schmack. Got some really good contests. We'll take our first look at the Pioneer League scoreboard tonight. Bottom of the fifth, Jackalopes and Vibes. Grand Junction leads Rocky Mountain 6-5. Tanner's first pitch is a fastball low to Swenda. Swenda lined out. He lined out to the left fielder Helmick in his first at bat. Tanner from the windup, and the fastball. Ooh, that just misses. And Tilo says, I think that's a strike. And I agree with Tilo. It is a strike. And that's now 1-1. And that's just one where Tilo goes, hey, look, I want this part of the plate available to me. And so he's going to make that call to now further influence my car for the rest of the game. The next pitch to Swenda is a fastball inside. He pulls the hands back. A 2-1 count. Tanner to the plate, and that next pitch is a strike. A bit of a late call there from Mike Carr. Fastball at the knees, and it's 2-2. Tanner to the dish, a big breaking ball fouled out of play. Top of the third, Ballers lead 2-1. Swenda leading things off. The 2-2 on its way, and it is swung on and missed. Tied him up with a fastball inside, and Tanner gets his first strikeouts of the day. That'll bring up Trey Cruz. Carl O'Connor says he's finally back at Raimondi tonight. Carl, if you're here, I have a BART train for you. If you're listening to the game while at the yard, flag me down. I'll throw you a BART car. First pitch to Cruz is in the dirt and past everyone. Cruz flied out somewhat lazily to left field. Bases are empty with one away. Pitch to the plate, fastball off the plate. 2-0 to begin this at bat. Tanner from the windup. Pitch is down and in, 3-0. Tanner now on 3-0. That's outside for ball four. It's a 4-pitch walk to Cruz. That'll be the second base on balls issued by Tanner today. Been a little bit choked up on the base paths. 3 base runners in the first. We saw 3 men get on the second as well. The Voyagers have left 4 so far. They trail 2-1. First pitch to Schmack is swung on and missed. Just rubbed a sunburn on my leg by mistake through my pants, and now my leg hurts. The 0-1 on its way. It's high and away. That's a little bit of a Nevada calling too much info, but I shared it with you all the same. Nevada's not on today, so I got to keep them alive in spirit. I did happen to be at a beach on Labor Day for your information. The next pitch is down low. It's 2-1. Two-one now from Tanner. Swing and a miss. Cruz at first. one away. Tanner's set. The pitch on its way. There goes the runner. It's fouled back. So Cruz was off on the pitch. He's only swiped 3 out of 4 bags this year. Josh, if you're going to be there in Missoula, come find me. Say hello. 2-2 on its way is fouled back. Of course, that would require Oakland actually advancing to the championship, which we certainly all hope they can. 2-1 they lead in the top of the third. Cruz, the runner at first. Schmack, the batter at the plate, who is already singled in this game. Singled through the left side. Tanner fires, and the breaking ball is swung on and missed. That was the good curveball, and for a guy who throws 6 pitches, I think that was one that Schmack has not yet seen today. That'll bring up Frank Podcool, the DH. I'll look back. I'm pretty sure Podcool was on the team that visited Oakland last season. First pitch, a touch low. I'm not seeing his name so far, at least. Now I do. Yes, he definitely has been here before. Next pitch, slider, a called strike at the top of the zone. I think pretty much the rest of the Great Falls Voyagers were not on the team at the second or at the end of the first half last year. High chopper down the baseline. It's fielded by Allgaier, who slips. It's a fair ball. And now going to third, the ball squirts far away. Tanner has to pick it up. And to third goes Cruz. Allgaier charged. It would have been a very difficult play. It was a single. The ball gets away. Allgaier pushed it into foul territory. And moving on the play to third is Cruz. An error will not be issued. It's just a single. Tanner's first pitch now to Corona is a strike. Well, runners at the corners here in a situation, you've got a guy at the plate who has already hit one out of the ballpark. Tanner's next pitch in the dirt. A 1-1 count. The Ogden Raptors lead the Boise Hawks 5-4 in the bottom of the 6th. I mean, those two are going right at each other this series. The 1-1 toward right in is Santos. He stops. He will make the catch on the fly, and the inning is over. 2 more left for Great Falls. No runs on a hit, no errors. They have now left 6 men on base through the first 3 innings. We'll take a break and come back for the bottom of inning 3. It's 2-1 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. Bottom of inning 3. Ballers and Voyagers live on 860 AM The Answer. This is Baseball on the Radio, and we're glad to have you on locally on 860 AM The Answer. Tyler Peterson with you. We'll have Nevada, who this will be my last series with him. He will not be around for the playoffs, and then he's going to go be an adult and get married. So this will be it for the two of us, at least for now. It's a small world, the broadcasting world, and maybe someday again. But we're missing Nevada today. He is semi-out. He is still working, but resting the voice today. Santos, Druick, and Almanza, the first three, here in the third to face Brendan Moody. Santos walked in his first plate appearance. And he takes a breaking ball for a called strike one. Came around to score on the Davis Druick 2-run home run. It's Oakland's first hit and has given them both of their runs. Now he swings, hits a high, deep drive down the right field line, but that will get foul. And that is over all of the bleachers and into the kids' area. It was a deep drive. It was 350-plus feet. It'll be an 0-2 to Santos. Setting up off the plate is Nickel. And the pitch is swung on, laced to left field. It will be cut on a line by Schmack in left. It's a line out for the first out of the third. Druick's home run in the first inning was his 19th of the year, which puts him in a tie with Cam Buford for third most on the club. 29 for Almanza, 22 for Dylan Tatum. Now he takes a breaking ball, backdoors him for strike one. Billings 4, Sky Sox 1. Billings trying to stay alive in this playoff race. That game in the bottom of the seventh. Now a ball hit up the middle, and that's a base hit for Druick. 2 hits for Davis today. Coliseum horns in full force today. Glacier with a 2-1 lead over Idaho Falls. That game in the top of the fifth, and Missoula is in California for the first time ever, up in Yuba. They have just got underway not all that long ago. Maybe a bit of a late start in Yuba. Here's Almanza. First pitch to Christian, a ground ball towards second, could be 2. Fritz will opt for the sure out at first. It was just hit too slowly for him to try to squeeze in a throw to the shortstop. And Druick is over at second now with 2 away. I'll bring up Cam Buford. One more win for Oakland, and they will have hit a new wins record in the Pioneer League. Their next win will be their 70th, which is quite a number in a 96-game season. Druitt at second. 2 away, and here is Buford, tonight's designated hitter. The first pitch is just a touch inside. It's 1-0. This last week will be a chance for some players to make sure they're in the lineup come the playoffs. Make sure they can be trusted on for certain situations. 1-0 pitch. Way outside past the catcher. A wild pitch gets Druick to third. Ballers went out and tried to bolster their roster. Got Malik Binns from Rocky Mountain. Got TJ McKenzie from Colorado Springs. They've got 14 active position players and 12 active pitchers. I think you will see that in the playoffs. It's a 2-0 to Buford. And the pitch on its way is swung on and missed. Nice pitch from Moody there, and Cam was ready to unload. 2-1 Oakland, a run at third here in the runner at third, and here in the bottom of the third. 2-1. Cam takes a slider way outside, 3-1. Allgaier is on deck. Iglitse and Matsuoka are the 2 on the IL. I do not know if either of them will be activated in time for the playoffs, but if they are healthy, they can get activated. The 3-1, Cam takes a strike on the inside. So this will go to a full count. He popped out to first base and at bat 1. The pitch to Buford. He takes outside on the slider. That's ball 4. Well, that's a torch pass for Allgaier here in this inning to see whether or not Oakland can add to their 1-run lead. 2-1 Ballers in the 3rd. Now runners at the corners. Buford very speedy. 25 steals on the year. He's been caught 7 times. The first pitch to Allgaier. He swings, hits it to center field. Shallow. Corona comes in. He will get there and make the catch. They have a speedy center fielder of their own. And Corona holds the Ballers scoreless, as does Moody here in the 3rd. It's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We head to the 4th. 2-1 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. It's a 2-1 Ballers lead as we return here in the top of inning 4. Tanner will face Nickel, Vest, and Fritz, 8, 9, and 1. We are scoreboard watching today. I don't know what the clinching scenarios are. I think if Idaho Falls wins 2 more, they are in for sure. Ogden is really going to have to fight, as will Boise and Yuba. Still have not seen that game begin in Yuba. They may not be sending data, but it may have started. First pitch to Nickel. There's a high chopper to third. Allgaier has it on one big hop, and his throw across is in time for out number 1. One pitch, one out for Gabe Tanner. That's what really helped him out in his last start when he threw the Ballers' first ever complete game. Up some 2.5 hours north by car. Did not get a chance to go out to Bryant Stadium this year. Next pitch is down low. Even if Yuba were to make the playoffs, they would play Oakland in Oakland. So I still would not get a chance to get up to Bryant Stadium or Bryant Field. The 1-0 ripped foul by Vest. Cooper Vest was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. He's from St. George, Utah, went to Brigham Young University. He is a Cougar. 5'11", 205, left-handed hitting utility player. One away, bases are empty here in the 4th. Tanner from the windup, and the pitch to Vest is a touch low. I'd be interested to know what umpiring crew we have for the playoffs. Those do get voted on. And the best crew does do the playoffs. Here's a shallow ball toward right. Harris is out. Harris will make an over-the-shoulder catch. Nice play by Danny. That was even a little bit better than the last. 2 away. I mean, that was a real over-the-shoulder catch. He had to sort of watch that like an NFL receiver. Just have one that's dropped into the pocket there. 2 away. Tanner has not yet had a 1-2-3 inning. A.J. Fritz takes a breaking ball just inside. It's 1-0. Fritz grounded out, or rather reached on an error, I should say, and then flied out. A late called strike by Mike Carr at the top of the zone. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Ground ball off of the glove of Tanner. He picks it up. It knocked the glove off. The bare hand throw is in time. Boy, he threw his hand back. It hit the glove. The glove spun off. He found the baseball. Threw to first for the 1-3 putout, and there is the first 1-2-3 inning of the night for Gabe Tanner. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 2-1, Oakland leads on 860 AM, The Answer. Bottom of the fourth, number 4, the second baseman, position 4, Daniel Harris the fourth will lead it off. Any more 4s I should know about? Are there any more Squidwards I should know about, actually, as well? It's 2-1 Oakland. You can't be that confused by a SpongeBob reference, truly. Nevada did not watch SpongeBob. Do you know what? I feel like I've been lied to. That's something that should have come up in the interview. Harris, then Helmig, and Lozano. Ballers only up by a run, 2-1. Moody has been able to really spread out the base runners for Oakland. First pitch to Danny. He swings and sharply fouls one toward the football field. It's 0-1. A first pitch single for Harris through the left side, a soft line drive. Batting .313 on the year. 112 hits. He and Cam Buford came into today tied for the team lead as he looks at ball 1 off the plate. The 1-1. Line drive up the middle. Look out, Moody. It's a base hit. 2 hits for Harris. I don't know how close that came to hitting Brendan Moody, but it was a line drive right back up the middle of the field. It certainly did not give Moody a great feeling. Here's Helmig. Helmig softly singled in the second inning over the second baseman Fritz. Moody, a look at first. Now he kicks and fires, and Lou takes a strike on the outside corner of the plate. Leadoff man on for Oakland. It's the first time it has happened all game. Lou is swinging a hot bat. Homered in the Yuba series. Now he swings and fouls it away very late that time. 1-1. Excuse me, it's 0-2. Booney keeping me honest up here in the booth. It is an 0-2 count. Moody comes set. Harris a short lead at first. Now the pitch is just off the plate. Ooh, that's a close pitch. It's 1-2. It's not one I would want Lou to take again because that's a pitcher's strike there. Harris dancing around, doesn't go. The pitch to Lou is a high drive to left field. Moving back is a left fielder. He's at the wall and he makes the catch. One step from the wall. One out in the inning. Helmick just missed it. I'll bring up Lozano. Tilo grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bat. It moved a couple runners over, but Oakland was not able to get any of them in. Now the first pitch is way off the plate. Harris had a big lead. He's got to scuttle back to first. The catcher, Nickel, was really in no position to make a throw to first because he had laid out to keep that ball from going past him. Harris, 9 steals on the year. Moody from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Lozano takes one low, 2-0. That time the fastball. 2-1 Oakland here in the bottom of the fourth. Now the pitch to Lozano. He swings, hits us down the right field line. That will get out of play. Two-one count with one away. A big hole on the right side. A classic hit and run count for Oakland here. Clock kicking down. No one's moving, and a ground ball to third. The third baseman, Swenda, is going to go to first. He pumped a throw to second. He gets the out at first. A 5-3 ground out. Harris will advance to second. So once again, a ground ball that advances runners. But Swenda almost pumped his way into a mistake. Had Tilo reached on that, would that have been ruled a fielder's choice? Even though the throw would have been made to first. Cobb looks at a pitch inside for ball one. One up. Slider drops into the top of the zone. It's 1-1. 2 outs, runner at second for Cobb. 2 flyouts for him today. Moody to the plate, and Cobb takes one in the dirt. Nickel's been sliding around back there the last few innings. Trying to add to that lead. Harris will go on the crack of the bat, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Nice off-speed pitch there from Moody. 85. Set on the mound, the right-hander. The pitch, breaking ball, and wow, strike 3 called. What a nice pitch from Moody. Froze Tremaine Cobb, and that is a very much earned first strikeout of the night. Again, Oakland leaves a man on base. They left 5 on base through 4 innings, and we head to the 5th. 2-1 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. Top of the 5th, Ballers and Voyagers in the first game of 6 here in our final series of the year. The season is almost over, if you can believe that. It's, if you look back at it day by day, it is long, man, but boy, does it go by fast. 2-1 Oakland leads. Tanner is on the hill. Gabe Tanner, who in his last start in his complete game needed 80 pitches to get through 8 innings, has thrown 73 to get through 4. So Gabe's job here is to try to get through the 5th to become eligible for a potential victory today. He does have a 2-1 lead. He'll have to try to keep it against Specht, Swenda, and Cruz. First pitch is low and away for ball 1. Tanner's next pitch to the plate. This is down the left field line, but out of play. The Voyagers this year at 32-58. 1-1. That's outside. Last year they finished at 38-58. So if they were to match that, they would need to get a 6-game sweep of Oakland. The 2-1. That's outside. They played better ball in the second half at 18-24. The 3-1 to Specht. He takes a strike at the bottom of the zone. 3-2. The only member of the Voyagers thus far to reach base safely twice, a walk and a single. A payoff pitch to Specht. Tanner to the dish. It swung on, grounded to short. Cobb picks it up. His throw across the diamond is just in time. 1 away in the 5th. It took Tanner 6 pitches, but gets the first out. Here's Swenda. Both teams have showed good patience today and a pretty good contact swing. Only 3 strikeouts between both teams. Tanner has struck out 2. Moody has struck out 1. Swenda's first pitch is a slider that drops in for strike 1. A line out and a strikeout. The 0-1. A ball hit out to left field. Helmick at the track. He stops. On the track, makes the catch. 2 outs, allowed 1, a scary one. But the lights have certainly taken full effect here at this field, and there is a chill in the air. So it will become progressively harder to hit one out here at Raimondi. Corona got his home run in, as did Druick early. Those are the 3 runs. Corona's solo shot and Druick's 2-run shot. Here's a swing and a miss by Trey Cruz on a changeup. It's 0-1. Cruz 0 for 1 with a walk. The next pitch from Tanner is a fastball, called strike 2, and Cruz challenges. Let's see. Close pitch. It's overturned to a ball. There's trackman strikes, then there's sort of umpire strikes. That's a pitch that I think in the book of a lot of umpires would be a strike. However, Cruz correctly challenged it. The 1-1 on its way. He swings, it's a ground ball toward Allgaier, stabs it, throw across the diamond in time. That's another 3-up, 3-down inning for Gabe Tanner, who has retired the last 7 in a row. We're going to take a break and come back on the Ballers Radio Network. That's not what we're called. We're going to take a break and come back on 8:60 a.m. The Answer. As I try to get a bathroom break run in, we head to the bottom of the 5th on 8:60 a.m. The Answer.
What's up, everyone? It's the bottom of the 5th inning. Hello, YouTube. This is Nevada Colin checking in. That's right, I'm on site. And they can't get rid of me that easily. It's 2-1 Ballers as they go for win 70. This is just to relieve Tyler, of course, while he runs to the restroom in between innings. But glad to be able to talk to you for just a moment. It's been a good baseball game. This is what I expected from this series. Great Falls Voyagers, a team playing a lot better than their overall record on the season. And the Ballers, of course, playing their brand of baseball. Offense still lacking a bit. This sounds like the real Nevada today, says Mike Chenard. It's still not. You can still hear it a little bit in my voice. As Isai Santos stands in from the left side to start this bottom of the 5th inning. And the first pitch is outside for a strike. And that is challenged by Isai. That was a close pitch. I think Isai's right to challenge it. Isai rarely challenges, and so when he does challenge a pitch, you can usually assume he's right. And Mark says, yes, the call, yes, it is overturned to a ball. I know I'm not supposed to be talking. This will be the only talking I do the entire day. Thank you, Paul, though, for your concern. 1-0, Santos pops it foul off to the left. Isai walked in his first plate appearance today. Go figure. It's what he does best. As they say in Moneyball, he gets on base. And then he scored on that Druick homer. 1-1. Santos takes low. It's 2-1. Isai back-to-back Sundays with the game-winning hit. Walk-off against Boise here at Raimondi, and then had the game-winning hit last Sunday in Marysville. And Isai squares it back to the screen. It's 2-2. I'm going to keep going just for this batter, and then I will turn it back over to Tyler. 2-2. Santos clubs it, foul. Off to the right.
Only in the Pioneer League you have the designated pinch broadcaster.
I love it. Hey, just call me the Pat Monteith of broadcasting. Pat, by the way, had the second overall pick in the Ballers fantasy draft this past weekend. 2-2. Santos fights it off. Oakland now has used 2 challenges correctly. 1 incorrect. They have 2 challenges left. It was overturned to a ball on Isai earlier this at bat, and as a result, he stays alive. 11 on the clock, pitch from the right-hander. Santos just bounces it foul at the plate. I will say, Tyler, as you are now next to me, if Isai gets one here, you take over. I don't have the juice for it.
All right. If he gets into one.
If he does.
We'll do a mid-at-bat handoff.
Yes.
And then you go back to your corner after that.
I'll say Santos. You say hammers it. I don't know. 2-2 pitch. Santos rips it foul. Off to the right. Never been more excited to not call a home run. I just were you tuned in at during my Lou Helmick home run?
I was.
On Sunday.
Yes.
It was just the weakest home run call
I've
ever given.
Well, we'll get the Jim Nantz Award for this.
There we go. 2-2. Moody today steps off.
Oh, am I?
Oh, I'm not operating TrackMan. Whoops. It's okay. That's why it still says schmack. I need to turn it to the next inning. Sorry to those of you on YouTube. It's Santos at the plate.
2-2 can't. You'll remember.
Yeah.
Couple foul balls.
Yeah. We'll call it the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Moody, the righty. From the windup, deals. Santos takes ball 3.
You asked me Moody today. I thought I was giving off something. I thought you were asking me how I was doing.
You're wearing your mood ring. And it's
well,
red.
listen, when it turns red,
Right.
that does mean something, yes.
Payoff on pitch 9, Santos.
To center field.
No, not quite.
Ah.
That'll be caught at the belt, and that'll do it for me. 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Thanks, Tyler.
Nevada with the cameo appearance, and that's just to keep you loyal listeners continually listening, to throw something at you, because I know you like him better. Don't lie to me. I know you like him better because I like him better. because that means I get to listen to him when he's on the road, which means I'm not working, and he's really good. Pitch to Druick. There's a strike at the corner. Bottom of the 5th. The 0-1 to Druick is swung on and fouled away. Some nice work from Moody. Now, typically speaking, teams that come from the mountain states to California do see an uptick in break on pitches, and all of a sudden their pitchers are working with a lot better stuff. The 0-2 is inside. Oh, no, it hits Druick. Hits him on the elbow. That's another hit by pitch for Davis Druick. That's 10. Him and Santos both have 10. They're getting so close to Tripp Clark and Brad Burkell's record. They both just need one more. They both have 11, Burkell and Tripp Clark. Here's Almanza. He's grounded out twice. First pitch, touch inside. Both times he's grounded out, it's gone to the second baseman. A pitch. Swung on and fouled away. Two-1 Oakland here in the 5th. Moody comes set. Waits. And now fires to Almanza. He swings and fouls one inside out. Well out of play. Fastball right at the bottom of the zone. Playing him fairly straight up in the outfield, Christian Almanza. And the middle infield, of course, in double play depth. It's the slightest pinch toward the middle of the diamond. The next one, Almanza grounds it foul. Buford on deck. Oakland scored in the first and had very little since. They've had 4 hits. They've left 5 on base. Runner at first, 1 away. Moody set. There goes Druick. The pitch is swung on and fouled away. Fairly good jump by Davis Druick there. Druick, 12 steals in 13 attempts. Moody set once more. Almanza fighting. The 1-2. Almanza pokes this one foul. So he's in swing mode. That one either right on the black or just off it. One, two. Moody a look at first. The pitch is strike 3 called on the outside, and Almanza heads back to the dugout. Painted by Moody for his second strikeout. Both looking. And I'll leave it up to Cam. 0 for 1, he popped out and also drew a walk. The win record of 69 wins that the Ballers have tied was by the 2022 Paddleheads. There's a ground ball to the shortstop Cruz on 1 hop. He'll go the short way for the final outs. Through 5, 2-1 Oakland leads on 860 AM The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM. The Answer. Tyler Peterson, that's me. Our loyal listener, that's you. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's 2-1 Ballers here from Raimondi Park on this series opener to finish the season. Schmack, Podkol, and Corona, a trio of righties to face the righty Tanner, who's still on the hill. Schmack today is 0 for 1. Or excuse me, 1 for 2, I should say. His first pitch is swung on and missed. Tanner has retired 7 straight. The last hit was a Podkol single. Next pitch is too high. It's 1-1. One pitch is swung on and missed. Dipped below the zone that time. Timeout at the plate by Schmack. A 1-2 pitch. Tanner to the dish. It's swung on and fouled back. He is closing in on 90 pitches. There is someone starting to play catch in that Oakland bullpen. That may be Adam Bogosian. The 1-2 on its way is swung on and fouled away again. Connor Sullivan got his 18th save of the year on Sunday. That is a new independent record for the Pioneer League in saves. The affiliated record is 19. Next pitch is popped up, foul again. It's held by a member of the relief corps for the Grand Junction Rockies in, I believe, 2019, which was the last year of the affiliated Pioneer League. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, front doors, Schmack, and he is gone looking. 3 Ks on the day for Tanner. We've got James Collier in high socks. First pitch breaking ball, the same one that struck out Schmack, is a strike to Podkol. He has the last Voyagers hit. 1 for 2 with the single. The 0-1. Pops it up behind home plate. Lozano gives it a look. Is it coming back? Where is it? It's going to land in the last row of the seats. I do see a gentleman just to our right with one earbud in. I do wonder if he is listening to the broadcast. Broken bat, pop up to Cobb, who makes the catch. 2 outs. Sir, if you're in a green hat, blue jeans, and a Oakland Ballers black sweater, give me a wave, because if you are listening to the broadcast here at the game, I salute you. Yes, you are. Thank you very much. We appreciate our listeners. Here's Corona. The first pitch is a strike to Corona. Oh my gosh, the new BART trains are adorable. The 0-1 to Corona. It swung on a miss. Sir, I want you to come get one of these BART cars after the inning's up. I've got one just for you. All right. Timeout by Emilio Corona, the center fielder. These things are absolutely adorable. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball high. The 1-2 is swung on, hit down the right field line toward the corner. This is foul, not by a ton. Max Andelman is in the chat tonight. Max, who for so long was doing our TrackMan through the season, had to go back to Poughkeepsie, New York. The 1-2, breaking ball outside. This will likely be it for Tanner. Maybe not this batter specifically, but this inning for sure. He is now over 100 pitches. The next one on its way is into center field, shallow. Harris is out, and Harris will make the catch. It's his third straight 3-up, 3-down inning. And Gabe Tanner walks off the hill, another quality start. He retires the final 10 batters he faces. To the bottom of the sixth we go. It's 2-1 Oakland on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the sixth. We have a really good ball game. 2-1, the Ballers lead. A pitcher's duel. Tanner, 6 complete. Just the 1 run on 4 hits. Brendan Moody, who's having one of his best starts of the year. He's gone 5 innings, just allowed the 2 runs, and left 6 on base for Oakland. Want to update you on some scores as well. Grand Junction 12, Rocky Mountain 5. That game in the bottom of the 7th. The Hawks now trail 8-4 in the top of the 8th in Ogden. 5-1 Billings in the bottom of the 9th, looking to put away the Sky Sox. Chuckers still trail 2-1. And I do not have an update from Missoula and Yuba Sutter yet. That game may be playing, but we just don't have stats from it. Allgaier takes a first pitch inside for ball 1. Jake is 0 for 2 today. A ground out and a fly out. 1-0. Allgaier, a soft chopper. Moody will pick it up. He'll flip to first himself. And there's one away on the 1-3 putout. Two hits for Harris today. I'll have to get an update on what the issue is with Yuba. It does not seem like they're streaming either. First pitch to Harris. He takes a fastball on the outside for a called strike 1. So maybe a internet issue preventing us from seeing the score of the game. The 0-1, Harris takes outside, 1-1. Moody's pitch counts still under 90. The 1-1 is a pop-up on the infield. The shortstop Cruz backs up a few steps and puts it away. Tonight's game in Yuba has been postponed due to lightning strikes, which is somewhat of a surprise. I did not think weather was going to be the issue north of Sacramento, but it is. So that'll push probably a 7-inning doubleheader to tomorrow or later in the week. Here's Helmick, 2 outs. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. Lou has been swinging at a lot of pitches on the inside. Sometimes you see guys chase outside, but not a whole lot of guys chase inside. And now a breaking ball backdoors Lou. It's 0-2. 2 outs in the 6th. Ballers lead 2-1. Helmick will take his time. When is that doubleheader going to take place? It'll take place Friday at 4 o'clock. Well, that's going to push a result. That's a huge result to the later half of the week. The 0-2 pitch is off the plate. Well, right now things are trending in the direction of Ogden as an opponent right now, at least through this first day. And if so, then the Ballers would more or less start and end their year with a home series against the Raptors. The 1-2. Ground ball through the left side. That's a base hit for Lou. 2 hits for him today. Of course, Oakland's hoping that it doesn't literally begin and end their season with a home series against Ogden. 2 outs for Lozano. And now here comes Aaron Miles. Aaron, I think, is going to get a pinch runner for Helmick. It's going to be Darryl Buggs. This may be a straight swap. Buggs may stay in and finish the game in center field. But with 2 outs, he may run and try to swipe a bag here. We have not seen an attempt, or at least one in which Nickel has thrown through on. No stolen bases for Oakland. A couple times a runner has gone when a foul ball has been hit as Moody checks over on Buggs. There goes Buggs. Pitch is way outside of the backstop. That's a stolen base. So Buggsy swipes second. That is his 33rd of the year. One and 0 to Tilo. Now a single would score Buggs. Moody is set. And the pitch. Tilo in the air behind second. This might be trouble. Coming in is Corona. It's the second baseman, Fritz, who catches it at the side of his body for the final out. No runs again. 1 hit, no errors, a man left on base. 7 left through Oakland. There's 6 innings tonight. It's 2-1. Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. We begin the final 3 innings of tonight's game with a new pitcher. It's James Collier, the right-hander, out of the Oakland bullpen. 2-1, the Ballers lead the Voyagers. Excuse me. I don't want to see the Highwheelers anymore this year, just so we're clear. Collier 3-0 this year, a 3.92 ERA, 34 appearances, 2 saves, 55 Ks to 17 walks in 41 and a third innings. He replaces Gabe Tanner, who had yet another quality start, just 1 run allowed in 6 innings. 4 hits, 2 walks, and 3 Ks. Third quality start in a row for Gabe Tanner. Now, for him to get his 9th win, that is going to be a little bit more in question, because that means with just a 1-run lead, Collier and company will need to hold that 1-run lead. Oakland has a good bullpen, and with a week left, Collier, Richardson, Sullivan, Franzen, Bogosian, name your reliever. They are going to make the case for themselves that they deserve spots in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. The first pitch from James Collier on its way is swung on and missed. Fastball inside to Nickel, and it's 0-1. No more changes to this Ballers squad. The September 1st deadline at noon froze all rosters for the playoffs. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball a touch low. Lozano challenges. Let's see. Overturned to a strike. 3 correct challenges for Oakland. They'll have 2 challenges reigning no matter what. Oh, and 2. Time to put my jacket on. It's getting chilly at the park. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just inside. Two-1 Oakland here in the 7th. Collier set. Collier delivers, and it's a ground ball back to James off his glove. And this is going to be an infield single as it bounces high in the air, and Nickel is on to begin the inning. He was in a position to field it, but the high hop just went off of the, I believe, the tip of the glove for Collier. And now that'll bring on Cooper Vest. The Voyagers only trail by a run here in the 7th. Last time Tanner walked off the mound here in Oakland, he still had the lead. He did so again tonight. Vest will take a pitch low. Allgaier is now pulled in at third to guard against a potential bunt. That hit for Oakland, or it for Great Falls, was their first in 11 hitters. The 1-0. That swung on and fouled away. 2-1 Oakland here in the 7th. The bullpen for Great Falls is quiet. It looks like Moody will get the 7th, and I'm sure they want to put Moody in a position to either get a no decision or potentially get a win. It's a 1-1 pitch, Collier to the plate, and it is just low, 2-1. Vest was hit by a pitch in the 2nd. He then popped out in the 4th. The Big Dipper comes set. And the 2-1 on its way to Vest. Here it comes, and it's high and away. Fastball, and now it's 3-1. Top of the order with Fritz on deck. The 3-1 on its way is a strike at the bottom of the zone, and now a full count. Vest looked like he was taking that all the way. You want to challenge him, the 9th place hitter. Do not want to walk a man and put the tying run at second base. A 3-2 pitch. Collier set. The payoff is swung on and fouled away. Went back to the fastball at 92, and that was off the plate, but Vest had to protect. So far today, there have been 6 challenges. 5 of them have been overturned challenges. Another 3-2. Collier to the dish. It's swung on, line drive, cut by Harris. His throw to first is not in time. It goes off the glove of Almanza. It is a line out, and there's one away in the 7th. Nice try from Danny. It had to go quick. And in that scenario, you go quick over accurate, and I think he even hits Nickel on the throw. And Danny going over to give him a little pat on the backside and say, hey, man, I didn't mean it like that. Ballers lead by 1 in the 7th, 2-1. The leadoff man, A.J. Fritz, who tonight is 0 for 3. The first pitch, Fritz takes just inside. It's 1-0. One of the team's best hitters. Leads the team in RBI and home run. 1-0. Fouled back. He was on that fastball. Oakland always gets the best. The effort for teams facing them. Great Falls giving it their best tonight. The pitch to Fritz, an excuse me check swing foul ball. It's now 1-2. A 1-run game here in the 7th. It's a final in Billings. The Mustangs have won. A 1-2. Collier fires. The breaking ball is hit to right field. Santos stops, backs up a few steps. He's there. He makes the catch. 2 away. 7 more to go for a Pioneer League record 70 wins. Two outs for Specht. First pitch is off the plate. Specht has been on base twice, a walk and a single. He's also grounded out. 2 outs in the 7th with a runner at first. 1-0. Fastball called strike. A high outside corner. One and one. Specht takes down low. For the Ballers in the bottom of the 7th, they are going to have the top of the order. Bugs, by the way, did stay in center field and pushed Davis Druick to left, as we figured. The 2-1. Fastball just low, and Lozano will challenge again. Just 2 challenges left for Oakland. They'll be down to 1 left. Overturned to a strike. 1 challenge remaining for Oakland. Two and 2. Oakland has gotten 4 correct today in 5. James Collier to the plate. The 2-2 swung on and fouled down the left field line. Out of play. It was a little bit of a blooper, and I couldn't tell whether or not Allgaier was going to have a play on it or not. He did not. The 2-2 again. A good fight. Some good baseball here late. The next one on its way is off the glove of Lozano. It was high and away. And I think that's going to be a wild pitch with how far Lozano had to reach. Nickel did not react initially. But the wild pitch sends him to second, and it's a 3-2. Connor Richardson warming in the Oakland bullpen. A 3-2 pitch to Specht. Collier, the payoff. Ground ball toward Harris. He'll wait back on it. He'll pick it up. He'll fire to first. It is just in time. The inning is over, and Oakland maintains their one-run lead. No runs on a hit, no errors. A man left on base. Time to stretch from Raimondi. 2-1. Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. Brendan Moody still on the mound here in the 7th inning. He'll face the top of the order. He has pitched well today. If he walked off the mound in the 6th, it would have been a quality start, allowing just the 2 runs. I'm Tyler Peterson. It's great to be with you back in Oakland. We are going to be here for the rest of the regular season. For the first round, we will only leave if the Ballers make the championship. And I don't know whether or not it's going to be the first 2 or the final 3 in another city. That's the last chance to have travel in the 2025 season. Moody is over 90 pitches. And he'll begin from the windup. Cobb is 0 for 3, and he looks at a breaking ball just off the plate. It's 1-0. Just 1 hit in the last 2 innings, and only 2 in the last 3. The next pitch gets a big piece of Mike Carr. It's 2-0. He's going to walk a ball out to Moody, and he looks to be all right. He's going to walk back with Nickel, the catcher. (2-0) to Cobb. Cobb swings and fouls it back. Two and one the count. Oh, yeah, the pitch that was the one that Carr got shaken up on, that was a breaking ball that just was not cut by the catcher and hit Mike Carr right in the mask. So that is what messed him up. The 2-1 to Cobb. Swing and a ball hit out to right field. Fairly deep. Moving back is Specht, and in front of the track, he makes the catch. 1 out in the 7th. Well, if the Great Falls Voyagers do lose today, it will be a tough luck loss for Moody, who you certainly would say deserves better. He's only allowed 6 hits and 2 runs to this Oakland offense. Here's Isai. Pitch on its way to Isai. He swings and fouls it back. Things are set up well that if the Ballers want to go and have the Voyagers swim the 3 Cs, They can go to Collier, to Connor, to Connor. The 0-1 to Santos. Takes a fastball just inside. Voyagers still have up to 4 challenges left. Oakland has 1 left no matter what, right or wrong. 1-1. Santos takes a strike. Looked off the plate, but that is not a choice for Santos to use his final pitch. That is not a challenge, I don't believe. That's a timeout. Or are we waiting on a challenge? No, we're not. Are we waiting on a challenge? No, we're not. Okay. It just took a while for Mike Carr to call everyone back. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Isai strikes out, and Moody picks up his 3rd strikeout. Two outs for Druick. He's had the best offensive game for Oakland. He has 2 hits, and he's driven in both runs. He's been on base 3 times. Pitches a breaking ball that backdoors Druick for strike 1. Moody from the windup. Druick looks at strike 2 on the outside. A question from Ballers Love. Has anyone stolen first yet? Not that I know of. That is, I have not seen it. I've asked other broadcasters. I don't think it's ever happened. It's a rule that just came in this year, and it has not been used yet as far as I know. The 0-2. Druick down the line, foul, a check swing. If someone has the rule that Ballers Love on YouTube is referring to is the dropped pitch rule. It's not a stolen base per se, but you can attempt to steal first, in quotes, on any ball that's not caught. Sorry, the uncaught pitch rule. That's what we call it. We have timeout at the plate, 0-2 on Druick. So any ball that's not caught, you can try to go to first on. I have no idea what the rule is for a wild pitch or what it's called. I don't know how it works in Presto if we wanted to put it in our scoring system. 0-2. That's strike 3 called by Druick on the outside. He does not agree. Puts his bat on the ground. It stares at the plate, and he better head back quite quickly for the final outs of the inning. Druick, I think, is one more word away from getting thrown out of this game. So Moody strikes out. 2 in the inning. 2 in the inning, 4 in the game. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Here comes Chewy out of the Ballers bullpen. 2-1 Oakland on 860 AM. The Answer. Chewy, Connor Richardson in from the pen. James Collier, a scoreless 7th. They turn to Richardson looking for a scoreless 8th. Richardson 6-0 this year in 37 appearances, a 2.64 ERA. Struck out 36, walked only 8 in 47 and 2/3 innings. He also has 2 saves on the year. A 2-1 ball game. Ballers lead in the 8th over Great Falls. Swenda, Cruz, and Schmack, the 3 to face him. We're talking about the uncaught pitch rule in our YouTube chat, Alexander. The way it works is a pitcher throws the ball, and if the catcher doesn't catch it, say it's a wild pitch or a pass ball, the guy can just go to first. That is the experimental rule that is being used, and that is the rule that has not been attempted as far as I know. It is brand new this year. It was done once in the Atlantic League as the first pitch to Swenda is a called strike. But it really was not used very much at all. And the Pioneer League is now the new rules league for Major League Baseball, not the Atlantic League. Big breaking ball in for strike 2 to Swenda. Swenda is 0 for 3 today. Basically, you're at your own peril if you want to try to run to first before the catcher grabs the wild pitch or pass ball. It's just any pitch that is not caught by the catcher. 0-2. Chewy twists and fires, and the breaking ball is high. 6-0 this year is Connor Richardson. Pitch popped up on the infield into foul territory. Almanza makes the catch. Swenda is gone. He's 0 for 4. Connor Richardson last year was 6-0. So as a baller, Connor Richardson is 10-0. I mean, 12-0 is the word that was supposed to come out of my mouth, but I said 10. 12-0 in 69, now 70 total games. The first pitch to Cruz is a strike. Now, Alexander, you did not see it happen last year because the rule did not exist. You may have seen a guy take first on a dropped third strike. Here's a ground ball to first. Almanza will take it to the bag himself, 2 away, which, of course, occurs quite a bit, but not on the, let's say, first pitch of an inning, a guy tried to take first.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 22, Kyle Schmack.
Here is Kyle Schmack. 5 straight retired by ballers pitching. Richardson has so far had a pretty quick inning through 2 batters. The first pitch to Schmack is a touch high. One out. Richardson throws, and there's a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Five hits in the contest for Great Falls, 6 for Oakland. There's a ball hit into the air. Cobb backing up. Here comes Druick in from left. He will make the catch for the final out of the inning. A 1-2-3-8. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Ballers 2, Voyagers 1 on 860 AM The Answer. Bottom of the 8th, Brendan Moody's still out there. Moody, who might be making his final start of the year, is at 103 pitches. So certainly a chance for him to try and finish off his year with a really nice start. A question from Summer Short in the chat about this uncaught pitch rule we're talking about. First base does have to be unoccupied. And on a steal, the bag is occupied. So the bag is not unoccupied until the base has been achieved by the runner. So first base must be unoccupied to attempt the play. Now, however, there's strategy in a guy at third with, let's say, 1 out. A ball gets a little bit away from a catcher. Almanza, ground ball, just fouled down the first base line. Let's say a ball gets away from the catcher, and the batter runner wants to try to draw a throw to first to see if they can get the third base runner to come in. That's the kind of strategy that really has not been thought about too deeply yet because no one's bothered. The 0-1 on its way, and that is a breaking ball on the outside corner, called strike one. Robert Newman, thank you for the nice words. I've got to try to hit Nevada's standard. He's putting in these awesome shifts solo on the road this year. The 0-2 Almanza into the glove of a leaping Fritz. And there's one away in the 8th. 2-1 Oakland here in the bottom of the 8th. Buford and Allgaier, maybe the last two. Here is Buford as Sully gets ready in the Oakland bullpen. If Sully gets a save tonight, he will tie the Pioneer League all-time record. The 1-0. Fastball outside. Lily, I will give you a shout-out because your boy Frank Podkol is leading off in the 9th. We do appreciate you tuning in. 2-0 on its way is a breaking ball that catches the bottom of the zone on Buford. 2-1. My name is Tyler, by the way. It's nice to meet you. We hope you enjoy our broadcasts for the next 5 days. Next pitch, down and away. It's 3-1. And to be fair, we have not had much interaction with the away crowd on our YouTube chat, but we're glad that you've tuned in. 3-1 to Buford, a ground ball down the line, but foul. 2-1 Oakland in the 9th, or in the bottom of the 8th, rather. 2,603, a really nice crowd on a Tuesday night. And we are just another 2,000 fans away from hitting 100,000 on the year, which we may get tomorrow. A 3-1 to Buford. He takes strike 3 called on the high outside corner, and he is gone looking. There's 2 outs. Moody with 5 strikeouts. Moody is a strikeout away from potentially throwing a complete game, an 8-inning complete game if the Ballers win. I mean, that is quite the performance to start out this road trip. First pitch to Allgaier. Strike on the outside. I think the Ballers have decided that certainly they are going to want to save that challenge for their pitcher in the 9th. Allgaier is backdoored by a breaking ball. It's 0-2, and a drop of the shoulders by Allgaier. A passive-aggressive motion toward the umpire on a disagreement with the pitch. Setting up off the plate is the catcher. The 0-2 is swung on and missed, and Allgaier had to cover, and he swings through it. Brendan Moody, 8 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs. Is that going to be enough for the Ballers to win? We'll see. We'll go to the 9th. They are up 2-1 on 860 AM The Answer. Connor Sullivan into this ball game, trying to get his 19th save of the year. A save which would set a new, or excuse me, he's already set a new indie ball record, but this would tie the unaffiliated, or excuse me, let me back up. This will tie the affiliate record of 19 saves if he can get it. He already leads the league with 18 of them. He got that 18th on Sunday. He'll face Podkul, Corona, and Nickel. A pitcher's duel through and through. And the Voyagers will swim the 3 Cs tonight. Sullivan to the dish. The first pitch to Podkul is inside for ball 1. A 4.65 ERA for Sullivan. 40 games, also a club record. 2-1 this year with those 18 saves. Batter's hitting just .234. Fastball again inside. Back-to-back pitches in the same spot. It's 2-0. Tanner allowed just 1 run. Moody just allowed 2 on what we're hoping is a complete game for him. Next pitch is down and away, 3-0 to Podkul. And if he gets on, he will be pinch run for. The 3-0, Podkul takes right down the dish. Sully's 3-1. Swung on and missed. Fastball inside. And now it's 3-2. This is a setup. He has not yet thrown him a slider yet. The 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. It's swung on, hit to short. Cobb on the backhand. He gets up and he fires across on the diamond in time. 1 away in the 9th. Here is Corona. He has accounted for the lone run. First pitch swung on and fouled back. 1 away in the 9th. Ballers leading 2-1. Corona a home run in his first at bat. After that, a flyout and a strikeout. Swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Alexander Martinez had 19 saves in 2018. The next pitch is swung on and fouled back. That was for the then Grand Junction Rockies. Sam Hellinger had 17 for the Paddleheads in 2022. That record has been broken. Sullivan will tie the other tonight if he can get 2 more outs. The 0-2 pitch on its way. It is a half swing. Does he go? No, and Tilo cannot believe it. Ricardo Rodriguez says no. And we continue the at-bats. The 1-2 on its way. It's swung on and missed. Fastball above the hands. 2 away in the 9th. They've retired 8 straight, Ballers relievers have. Between Collier, Richardson, and now Sully. The first pitch on its way, a fastball at the top of the zone, strike 1 to Nickel. 2-1, Oakland leads in the 9th. Sullivan into the windup, the 0-1. A swing and a miss on the slider. '69 wins, the previous Pioneer League record. It's a record the Ballers have tied. And now a pitch away from setting a new one. Sullivan into the windup. The 1-2 pitch. It's swung on and missed. Fastball above the hands. And that is a platinum-plated 70th victory, a new Pioneer League record. And that's the all-time season single record, tied for Sullivan as well, a 19th save. '70 wins, the most by any Pioneer League team since 1963. Since the league became a rookie affiliate league through its independent status. You had to go back to when it was a Class A and Class C league the last time a team had 70 wins. This team is so good. In fact, they are one of the best ever. And it is really just unbelievable what they have accomplished. A team that turned over all but one member of its offense and kept only a handful of its pitchers. There's one man above it all responsible for it, and I think Casey Pratt is going to grab him now and have a quick chat. I take it back. It's not going to be Aaron Miles. It's going to be Connor Sullivan with Casey Pratt. Let's go down to Casey.
Thank you, Tyler. I'm here with Connor Sullivan, the closer. Pioneer League record tying 19th save tonight to secure a modern era record 70th win for the Oakland Ballers. When you hear all that, Sully, what goes through your mind?
We got a good group of guys. I mean, it's family over here. We're playing for each other, so keep racking up the wins.
When you know you have history on the line, you take that bump. I'm sure you don't treat it any differently, but how much fire and intensity did you feel on the mound as you came out here tonight?
A lot. I mean, just trying to get that first out. Pretty sure Skip got nervous with 3-0, but, got it done.
All right, we're going to grab Aaron Miles. Aaron, 100 victories as the manager of the Oakland Ballers. That is a big number, and we've also, again, won a modern era Pioneer League record, 70 wins. You've been around a lot of special teams. You're a World Series winner. What is the vibe like with this roster?
These guys are just amazing. They never say die. We've had so many comeback wins. I feel like we're the best team in the league. We've got a little bit of luck on our side. We've got these great fans here in Oakland, and it's been quite a run. It's pretty magical, and we want to do one more magic thing, and that's take it all the way in the playoffs.
Let's go. I love when I watch this team. Like you said, there's no quit, but when you look at the pitching top to bottom, when you look at the hitting top to bottom, the bullpen, everything is clicking. I mean, how magical is it to just feel the way that this team has come together?
Oh, man. That clubhouse in there is one of the tightest knit groups I've ever seen. These guys, they live with each other for 4 months of this year. They bonded together. They're roommates. They go out on the road. They have fun. They come to the ballpark every day, work hard, bust their butts, and this is the fruit of the labor, and they deserve it. The players are the ones that win the game. I just try not to mess it up, and I've done an okay job of that, but the players deserve all the credit. They're the ones that win the game on the field.
All right, Aaron Miles, you made history tonight with the Oakland Ballers. Go ahead and celebrate. This is another amazing night at Raimondi Park, the last homestand of the season. Don't forget, the postseason begins September 11th right here in Oakland.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Connor. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron Miles, by the way, in a year and a half as manager of the Oakland Ballers, has a record of 136. We'll take a break and come back. Ballers setting records all over the place on 860 AM The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM. The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson. A 2-1 victory for the Oakland Ballers. A 70th victory for Oakland. What's up? Are you Carl?
No.
Oh, what's your name?
Josh.
Josh. Nice to meet you, Josh. How you doing? So we have another listener on 860 AM The Answer who just got themselves a BART car. Thank you so much for listening, sir. I do appreciate it.
Love it. Bring the radio to every game.
He got a BART car. You can too if you bring the radio to the game. 2-1 our final score. It's 1 run on 5 hits, no errors for the Great Falls Voyagers. 2 runs on 6 hits and 1 error for the Oakland Ballers. The game began with that error as well. Gabe Tanner is 9-0. He ties Reed Butts at the top of the Ballers win standings. Not the league, but the Ballers. At 9-0, Tanner, who's only made 10 starts this year, after finishing up his year at Cal State East Bay, who did not start the year with the team, has had one heck of a run. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, which was earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. That is just another fantastic start by him. That ERA will go down. Brendan Moody, he throws a complete game. Moody has a complete game loss to Oakland tonight, and it is, I would say, as far as Pioneer League pitching goes, an undeserved loss. 8 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. Both were earned, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. And you look at the year for Great Falls, a team that has a team ERA at 8.67. That is one of the best starts of the year. A guy who had a previous season high of 7 2/3 against the Missoula team earlier this year now puts up a 8-inning gem. That is quite good by that young man. The save for Sullivan, his 19th, a 1-2-3 ninth inning with 2 Ks, picking up his 19th K, tying the all-time Pioneer League record back from 2018. 19 saves in a 76-game season is nuts, by the way, for the gentleman from the Grand Junction Rockies that got 19 saves in that year. Sullivan's had a little bit more time to get his 19 saves, but he will have a chance to break it if he gets another save in these final 5 games. Just 2 runs from Oakland. This summary is going to be quite quick. A 2-run shot for Davis Druick in the first, a solo shot from Emilio Corona in the second. That's it. That's pretty much it. If we run a highlight video, it's going to be those 2 plays and then probably a lot of strikeouts by Ballers pitching. Time of the game, 2 hours and 19 minutes in front of 2,603. Now, what happened around the rest of the league? One game we know is lightninged out. That's Missoula against Yuba. Final, Billings beats Colorado Springs 5-1. Jackalopes against Vibes. We are headed to the bottom of the 9th, 15-6 Jackalopes. Ogden beats Boise. Glacier beats Idaho Falls. That makes things very interesting in the standings. So let's take a look at the most recent standings. We'll start with second half standings because that is still in the picture. Right now, the Mustangs are 3.5 games back of Missoula for a second half playoff spot. With the win tonight, they have won 7 in a row. Now, for the overall standings, the 2 wild cards. The Chuckers still have a 2.5 game lead on Ogden for the first wild card. Ogden now has a 2-game lead on Yuba Sutter and a 3.5 game lead on the Hawks. So the Hawks are going to have to win 4 of the next 5 if they are going to sneak into the playoffs. It is not looking good for Boise right now. There is an outside chance for them to take destiny into their own hands. But right now, Ogden in control, and it's going to take a big series by Yuba to upset that current situation. We'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 pack time, the start of our second game of our series. I do believe Dylan Delvecchio will be on the hill tomorrow, if not Reed Butts. Nope. It will not be Noah Milliken. I do know that Milliken will go Thursday, and then Short will go Friday. As Shorty said to me, it's Fridays for Shorty here on out. That's what he had said to me. Maybe it's Zach St. Pierre. We're trying to decide between Nevada and I. No, it will not be Del Vecchio. That's correct. So maybe St. Pierre tomorrow. We will see. Although Tanner is supposed to start on Sunday again, too. We don't know who's going to pitch tomorrow. We'll let you know tomorrow. How about that? That's got to be good enough for tonight. We'll take a break for about, 22 hours and come back here tomorrow. We'll see you at 6:30 pack time. I want to thank everyone who worked on tonight's game, Bryce and Chris and Ben, Nevada as well. I'm Tyler Peterson. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast, especially for those listening from Montana as well. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight on 860 AM The Answer. Once again, the final score, the Ballers win 2-1. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening.